I would have probably lost. And that would have sucked because then you'd be like 4-0 and I'd be out of the top.
Paper tiger, or scissors loader getting it done. All right, everybody, so welcome back to round 4, the winning in for tonight's Friday Night Magic Standard Tournament from Lost Legion Games and Comics in beautiful downtown South Charleston, West Virginia. My name, as always, is Zach Evans. I'm joined by Max Turner and Yin Sang.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
As they are drawing into the top 8 or something like that. And we have got 2 players on 2-1 records. On the right, it's Extreme Regular Alec Myers playing the Junk Aristocrats deck that he's been piloting the last few months. 2 great results. This deck is very good,
yes.
and Alec plays it very well. And it's
I like the start.
I enjoy watching it. And then Justin's playing like a Gruul Midrange deck that's based on the intelligence of Adam Vickers, where we're learning that it is very similar to the deck that Max has played in weeks past, which is basically the Gruul shell, but without the low end.
Correct.
You're playing 1-drops, but you're playing mana guys. You're trying to get the Thunder Maws. You're not trying to chain emissaries into...
Even you like that, though. It's in there.
Yeah, but you're not playing like Lightning Maulers and all that Firefist Strikers. You're playing Domries. You're on the high-end plan.
He wants to slam something here. Or Gower Sage.
Probably going to go for Magic card, I bet. Could be the 8 of Spades. I don't know. And Alec just starts with the Doom Traveler, obviously with no untapped white mana in his pool. So you're going to see an Emissary here. Nope, Flint Hoof War with haste. Go ahead and get some.
They're talking about, have you seen those promos for the Comic-Con, the blacked out Planeswalkers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I want to see them in person. I don't know my opinion on them. I imagine they're cool, but
I like them already.
I want to look at your book before we leave. I still owe you 2, right? The 30 from the...
30 from...
long time ago. From January?
Yeah.
Freaking January. A little off-camera financial discussion between me and him. Bonfire for 2.
Seems good.
It seems very good. So
Stuff
I'm going to go to 15 off the Bonfire. And going to probably eat 3 more off of this. Or do you start jumping at this point?
He hard has to for... Yes,
No.
He only took 1, so... Yeah, the screws that one.
Oh. No, he did miracle it. That was the discussion. It looked like he miracled it.
That's what I thought. For whatever reason, played for 1.
Mm-hmm. And then Alec is choosing just to take the damage. Who's Justin? No. There is a Cartel Aristocrat, so that's at least going to let Alec fog for some turns here.
Maybe slip something if he's got the Morbid active.
Mm-hmm. So we see a Burning Tree Emissary and a Domri in Justin's hand. You can do both here, obviously. There's a lot of shell game going on there.
You want a Domri and then make your token fight the Flipper for. Then make him sack it. At least. Based on what we're talking about. That's what I do. You can't fight the first strat. Good point.
So Emissary comes down, triggering mana in his pool. Well, it doesn't matter. I always wonder why people do that. It's an assumption. It's established shortcut.
What is it?
Just tapping the Arbor Elf for mana.
Oh, yeah.
You have to have forest. Don't get us wrong.
Yes, as long as you're not cheating. So that is the play. He chooses Emissary into Domri. And we're just going to attack before fighting. So we're going to block and then pro green?
Yeah.
Because the Domri doesn't do the damage, the creature is the one fighting, right? So we're going to look at the top. Seems to be a whiff.
But you're still putting counters on your Domri, which helps.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's...
Definitely.
You
would obviously hope for it.
And a slip on the board. You could have also slipped. Should have Justin have chosen the fight mode on Domri, he could have slipped in response, and there would have been no damage, right? Pretty good. Well, what's not good for Alec is he's staring down an opponent who has an active Domri, 2 dudes in play, and a relatively good grip with his 1 Cartel Aristocrat. Well, Lingering Souls helps.
Yeah.
But Alec really needs to find a Blood Artist here.
Justin plays Bonfire, and I'm assuming Thundermaw, so...
You just take the damage here.
Who'd he attack, though?
Looked like he was attacking Domri because he immediately picked up the die. And that is what he chooses to do here.
Cool.
You can sneak in a little bit.
Yeah, sneak in.
Fire hazard next turn.
Did you win, or did you explain that you could draw?
I won.
Oh.
I crushed strings. It's his first FNM, so I wanted to, you know.
So you wanted to crush his dream.
Wait, who is it?
He was 3-0.
He was
He's
3-0.
probably still in.
These Modern Masters
Green white
ones.
tokens.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
I mean, so, you know. I wanted to be undefeated at FNM, and I am. I mean, other people can say
I
that.
tried. You beat me real bad.
I know. Sorry, man. That's an exhaust.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen that card resolved on the stream.
What card?
Deadbridge Goliath.
He played it against me, and then
Like,
did
here's
that, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'm
And
done.
so he's choosing to kill off his Domri to fight and kill the Aristocrat when he doesn't have anything to block with, which we know is fine because he has another Domri in his hand, I believe.
Someone's going to eat an armor elf, or is it going to poop wolves?
Make a wolf.
I guess there's no reason. Especially when we Thundermaw.
Like, here's the thing with Deadbridge Goliath. Like, Deadbridge Goliath in and of itself is an excellent Magic card. But the problem is that they printed so many other cards that are, like, just
And it's
ahead of the curve that card is not playable. And when I say not playable, it's not chic right now. But, like, that guy, you can scavenge that guy for $1 billion, man.
Yeah, 5.
Thanks. Thanks, Adam. So Justin untaps with the Deadbridge Goliath in play and an Arbor Elf. So let's see what spell he chooses.
everybody's saying the Aristocrats should not have died.
The dark group wasn't in play.
The Aristocrat shouldn't have
I'm saying
died.
you should have sacked a token to give it for a green.
He didn't
The
have
tokens were dead. Oh, he should have sacked a token to kill the other things, but he used them in combat to trade with creatures. I understand that there are going to be corrections made, but also, at least be correct. So he's attacking into the, does he have a burn spell to finish him off, maybe?
No.
Interesting. So Justin, in an effort to try and tick down the Garrick, ended up getting
Virals and a flashback. Is that Virals?
Yeah. You think he drinks balls?
You know who does.
why is the Garrick up to? Oh, because he just hasn't gotten the wolf token yet. Okay, because he upped the Garrick to 3. Because now he can't profitably attack because of the Death Touch Wolf, right?
And I don't think he's going to find a wolf token.
The wolf token is a mythic token. That's not a lie. Because tokens appear in packs at the same frequency as the cards that make them. And Garrick is isn't he a mythic?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why Wormcoil tokens are so hard to find, because it was a mythic, and you had to get both of them.
Yeah, same with
Assassins.
Assassins.
Tuk Tuk.
Perfect,
Ooh, tucked up.
Elemental, and the Ravnica one. Return to Ravagos.
Trying to find a tuk-tuk token, man. I'm telling you.
Haven't you found one yet?
Huh?
Find those artifacts.
Where's your tuk-tuk?
Ooh, I can get a tuk-tuk.
Let's move away from that line of discussion. So, Alec may have stabilized here with that Verril's in the flashback on his lingering souls, but more importantly, the Death Touch Wolf, a strategic line there Justin took to try and kill the Garrick, may come back to haunt him a little bit as the Death Touch Wolf really turns down most of his attacks.
What happened to that bad boy?
Oh no, that's how mine look.
This would be awesome for like a cube.
What?
What?
That's how mine look. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's just water damage.
I'll trade for it.
You can still play it.
It's Norman, too.
Yeah, I'll trade for it.
Just say it was like
$5.
It was like that in the pack.
What was this in?
It's in the collection.
That's how it came in the pack, right?
What?
That's how it was in the pack.
Yeah. It's pack fresh.
There's a local collection that already had 4 oozes?
Yeah.
Is this someone that plays?
My calculations were somewhere between like 1150 and
They put it in a box? Let me look. For funds. For funds? Is it all standard?
no. Well, it's like half standard, half modern masters.
I can't always pay attention to the match anymore.
So I guess that just kind of like just happened to him because he bought Modern Masters and then just like, oh crap, I gotta eat. I messed up. I got goofed.
Well, at this point, no one's caring about the game. Especially because Zach is not paying attention.
No, I mean he's got a
Alan's
pretty
pretty
good
much
board.
stabilized
Yeah,
this
he's,
one.
I think he wins because there's an opposite act.
Unless one of
Rights
those
with
things.
those.
They already got enough.
Oh, they did? Well, then I need him so I can go. We're going to play the Invitational.
With Psychoton.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, we just have to figure out how to keep it alive.
I apologize. This has been... I haven't been paying attention. I just assumed that Alec was going to run away with it after.
these death knights were great.
Yeah.
Although I don't
Trying to trade with you all day. You're going to trade away that death right. The one that's got the nickel in it that
Well,
I
he
wanted.
wants the beat up one, so I got a nice one in there that's for trade.
I want both of them.
I want that green thing you got.
The beat up one's not gonna.
What's the difference between foil Aetherling and a regular Aetherling?
I actually
One's
do not.
Oh, here all night until the next round. I don't know, $4 maybe?
I think it might be a lot more than that. Just because foil.
Ugh. Oh man, that made me quiver inside seeing that foil with the Elkin Shackle. Whew.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I guess it's a chemical side. Yeah, I have like entry into
Alright, and Alec takes
Trade that
game.
to me?
And we move to game 2.
Sure. Well, I think I'm going. So.
I was going to go with the Wright brothers.
Ah.
I see something I need in there. I need that 4 first.
Alright, so Alec...
Windsor, I think. I saw someone asking about it on MOTO.
The Cobo Hall is
That was-
right across the bridge from Windsor.
That's probably it.
The entirety of Detroit is right across the street from Windsor.
Yeah, but the...
I got my new passport because we're going on vacation out of the country this fall. So I got my new passport so I can actually go to Canada now.
Sweet.
Because my old passport had expired. You needed to go to get across the bridge
Yeah.
now.
I know, kind of.
You can get a special driver's license if you're in like a border state, but like obviously we don't have it.
I have the one with the
I can see
storm.
that, so you can get the health care, right? And then the cheap.
I go to the Windsor Casino to eat.
I don't think any of us are going to the Invitational in Jersey.
No, that's too far.
There might be some of us going to Richmond next weekend.
If it was in Atlantic City, I might consider going if I didn't have to work.
I think
There was like a GP in Atlantic City or something like that.
I'm trying to find some people to go next weekend in Richmond.
I thought you said the Wright brothers were going.
Well, I haven't heard from them in 2 weeks.
Ooh, I have Friday and Saturday off.
It's my birthday, too.
Ooh, it is. Oh,
Turn.
somebody else's birthday, so I can't. Sorry.
Turn 2. Flinthoof board, get you some.
I told them I'd do whatever they want. One thing.
Are we going to Young Wolf? Nope, we're just going to take it. Goes down to 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
They want to go play Magic in Richmond.
Somebody wasted their wish because I did think him at me as the best. Young Wolf.
Yeah, that's kind of silly you need a passport to go to Canada.
Well, I mean,
This isn't
It's
a
a
bad
different
start for
country.
Alec.
You just gotta realize that.
no. Last turn the Miracle Bonfire, or last game the Miracle Bonfire took out the Scourgedag High Priest, and I hope that Justin recognizes how important it is to get that off the board. Because if Alec untaps, then plays an Aristocrat, like the game is almost over at that point.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. Yeah.
You know what the best combo in Standard is? 5 lands, not drag test. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh!
I wish there was video to say Adam knew what he's doing right now.
You know what the second best one is?
What?
Play Restoration Angel after that.
Is that the oh no girl? You got served.
Paint the fence.
Paint the fence.
Wax on with it. Wax off with it. No, paint the fence. Paint the fence. No, paint the fence.
And there is
What
a
was the other
Gyre
one?
Sage.
You had to pick up something.
So the Scourgedag High Priest does live through Alec's turn, and there is the Cartel Aristocrat. So he's going to go ahead and serve in here with the Young Wolf, because if it is blocked, he's going to sack it in response anyway.
Get a bam.
There's no 5/5 demon in that. Oh, stand corrected.
Wow.
And Alec, like a boss, is just pulling out more 5/5s.
He does. He can see the writing on the wall that he needs.
So what does Justin really need here? He needs to evolve his Gyre Sage and then rip a bonfire, right?
He needs to play a bonfire for 2 right here. Hard
He just
cast
does
it.
them all.
That might at least give him an option than just to leave a cartel and a demon. You don't want to keep
what about Hellrider? You just want to go ahead and jam that down?
Yeah. Why not? He can't block.
Is there a race involved here?
You got to kill the Hellrider, right?
He's at 13. He's going to take 4 just from the swing. Or does that put him at 13? No?
No. Oh, puts him down.
So,
Poor Justin.
we're looking at Justin putting the heat on.
Yeah. They're one series clear away.
And Alec gets his head right in the kitchen right
Justin, he can get hit in the game, coach. He's going to serve in with his demon. He has the ability to make another demon at instant speed.
Yeah,
A
Ends it.
lot of cards just end it here, I think. Bonfire
now.
ends it?
Foot.
He drew a Burning Tree emissary. That's not going to do it.
It could if it goes into a searing sphere.
He's going to make another demon in a turn, so...
There's an emissary. Oh, he has a bonfire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does he see it? Oh, he is.
That's not enough, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I mean, it would get
5, 6. It's for 2.
Well, that makes... well, that gets rid of the priest.
And another Young Wolf. It's going to make another 5/5. It's a pivot 1, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's better.
He's going to sack his Young Wolf
Yeah.
to protect the Aristocrat.
Right.
Give it pro red.
It's going to make another 5/5. Which we knew he was going to make a 5/5 anyway.
Yes.
So, Justin's technically at 3 because he could hit with the Aristocrat and the 2 5/5s. Still in it. Yeah, Justin's still in it.
Wait, are we still waiting for Alec to decide what he wants to kill here? Because lots of those things die. Like the High Priest is a 1/2, right?
Yeah, because it's not gonna...
All right, he's just backing up to decide what he wants to do. I think what Alec is realizing is at some point he's going to tap things, and does he have enough block? You see, he dies. No, he doesn't die because of the for whatever reason.
What already tapped to the demon, the high priest?
The two creatures that went away and the cartel aristocrat.
Why didn't he? What? So he could have tapped.
No, I think he doesn't have that mountain tapped, but it should be.
Does that young wolf there die because he's second or something? Didn't
No, because
Yes. Yeah, the young wolf is dead. The young
no,
wolf.
because I think he checked the other one. He checked the other.
Yes, he did. Yeah, there was another one without. Yeah. Whew, this is convoluted board state here. So Justin only has 4 mana tapped for the bonfire for 5, so that mountain should be tapped.
No, the arbor elf didn't.
Huh?
I don't care if the room's full. Oh my god, it's super full.
Yeah.
Hey guys, bye guys. What's up?
I don't care if it's full.
Do you care?
So he should have left the arbor elf up and used the mountain.
No, he has to tap both. He hasn't tapped the mountain, but he had to have tapped
Is
both.
there another way underneath the root mound?
No, it's not going to matter. It's irrelevant, but
Wait, is it over?
Is it?
Or do you think
Alec can't kill him here without a blood artist, and even then I don't think he can kill him anyway.
You can get him down to 5.
No, he could, because he can sack the blood artist in response to...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be.
You're just going to overload with blockers?
Oh, no, he can't kill it. He can't kill him. Yeah, Lingering Souls is good here.
Alright.
Justin is at 5 after the demon attack.
That'd be dumb. That'd be lingering.
You cast as many blockers as you can, and then Justin knocks the top of his deck and prays that it's a burn spell.
It was a bonfire, and then he can look at the camera like Brian Cable and just be like,
Well, he's only played one bonfire this game, right? So
Yeah.
got three more Hell Riders, a Thundermaw, or any number of Thundermaws.
Pillar of Flame.
I didn't play Pillars, but I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, I didn't see one on
Yeah, he pillared earlier in the game.
Okay, well
To-
that's
to-
an out.
He pillared Garrick in the previous game.
Alright, another Aristocrat.
Yeah, Alec changing the life total from the demon attack previously. What's on the top?
He still has more attackers than he has blockers.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
Unless Alec has some abrupt decay or something.
Maybe.
yeah, but
Or a slip. What's the card?
still you lose, well, no.
What is the card?
We'll find out. Maybe. Ooh, is that a foil, however?
That's all I got.
I don't... I think it's just a gleam. It might be.
Maybe you drew a Gorklian.
Or you drew
Oh,
a
no,
foil.
that's good.
Yep.
That's good.
That very case.
You gotta attack with everything.
Yep.
Because Alec can beat one... I'm sure Alec has a removal spell. Yeah, this should be good, right?
That does it.
And that's it!
The soup phase.
It's just funny how sometimes the games like carry a lot of weight, and for whatever reason, it's like, does he have it? It's like game 2, like round 4, but I don't know. I just think it's
The
interesting.
game started off really heavy in Alec's favor, and then Justin just stole it.
Yes, by using the power of bonfire.
Bonfire is awesome.
So with
Hell Rider.
17 minutes left in the round, of course, 17 minutes left in the round, but of course, Adam, you want to remind the fine folks about my clock.
Oh, it's for entertainment purposes. One time it was dead on. That was the best time. Do you guys remember that?
I remember it. Adam enjoys it. One time,
Great-
right as
great
JB
moment.
said, 15 minutes remaining in the round, that bad boy clicked right over to 15 and 2
Great
zeros.
moments in stream history.
Great moments in stream history.
That's right below the one where you were kissing.
March
Yeah.
2013.
My sister showed that to my parents, and she was like,
A
"This is
wide-eyed
Adam."
Adam Vickers and a stalwart Zachary Evans witnessed the first and only time the clock was exactly correct.
And an angel got its wings.
This has been Great Moments in Stream History. Oh, Clarence. Oh, Clarence. I like this Gruul deck.
I do too.
I like Thunderballs. You should play more Thunderballs.
Actually, 4, so I mean, how many more could be it?
Set aside that roughed up one.
Here you
Play
go.
legit one.
It's in a separate.
Here's
Three main, one side.
So while they're sideboarding, I have my binder if you want to prove.
I don't think we're going to have a hard time getting rid of that. Because you have a bunch of regular ones, and like nobody's going to want that one compared to the other ones you have.
Yeah, that's how mine looks.
Every card you own looks like that. Because you store most of your cards in the parking lot of Kroger. Is where you store. I'll just leave these over here.
I mean, I'm gonna play them later. I mean, why do I need to get rid of them? I have money to eat on, guys. Okay.
No.
Excuse me.
Good times.
Never got me a little bit.
You want me to pat you on the back? Are you choking?
No, something.
We've all bets are off tonight. This has not been one of. I'm going to go ahead and admit that this has not been one of our better streams in terms of the amount of focus that we've paid to the chat, to the games, to Magic as a whole.
Well, to Magic we've been pretty focused.
I've specifically slandered at least one person.
These guys are both 2-1. Yeah, this is last round.
Yeah. Their life totals are correct.
They're winning in. They're trying to win it in right now.
Stuff is happening.
This has
turned into be a pretty good matchup, actually.
Yeah. So.
Housekeeping.
Need another Vexy Devil. What?
The grinders are out there.
Not really.
Getting it. The Smith boys come up and start trading everything.
I really need another Vexing Devil. I'm
I'm
going to turn that into a sacred. I think there's like 2 of them are yours. I'm going to try and turn that into a Temple Garden. Thank you very much.
Oh, again, you're someone who can appreciate these. I have some. I acquired some funds the other day.
Funsies.
Ooh, oh!
Foil.
Oh,
Holy shit.
oh man.
Come across that ad.
Kenny Hughes got them, and then I bought them from Kenny Hughes. Kenny Hughes just like fleeces people in Huntington.
Yeah,
ask me if I want to buy them from him, and I say yes.
Yeah, might as well. Like if you have
Last
any
week I had a
more of
foil
those,
timer
yeah.
boy. Did you see that?
No.
One of the kids from the Gathering opened it and wanted to sell it, and so I bought it and then sold it to my buddy. No. My cube. I can actually. It turns out I can have fun drafting my cube without a $500 retail card in it.
What?
I almost bought a. Beckvar had Mox Jet that I almost bought this week.
Nice. I mean,
He traded immediately for like.
And I can take those. I just need the 140.
Okay. No, all right.
Are you going to power your cube eventually?
No, but at some point I think I would like to piece together a play setup.
I don't really know how much these things are. Just
Those?
those.
This one is like 4.
I would assume they're all like.
They're in that ballpark. If you said 3 average, it would probably be fun for all of them. Because I think the Farseek is more, and I think the Cackler is less. So turn 1, Deathrite Shaman from Alec. Being on the play here, pretty crucial.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Is that a death rate?
Yes.
Don't mind bomb a turn. They're a long run. Life gain.
And it can beat him from 1.
It's true.
And it can eat.
He's on the Deathrite beatdown plan. Can you guys not see? I do realize I had an odd angle.
It's fine. I'm at an all angle.
You can tell me nothing I don't know.
Do you guys work on this comedy bit at the house and just, dude, when we go over there, let's both get in the commentary.
You know what would be a good idea?
We're playing on camera and yell
Actually,
at each other.
me and Chad thought of one. Be like, hey, do you remember what happened to RL Stein? And the other person goes, no, what happened? He got driven insane because of all the goosebumps. He couldn't handle it anymore.
Does Gyre Sage live? Oh, this could be a good turn right here. You never want your Gyre Sage to die.
So Alec adds a Blood Artist, but he is not. He had no turn 2 play.
Come on, Burning Tree, Flint Hoof, Domri.
Shoo. Get that Gyre Sage up, and then next turn, Thundermaw.
Does he play Thundermaws?
I don't know.
He does, I'll trade him 3.
We can dream.
1, 2, 3. 3 mana means a Domri Rod.
Okay.
Like
butter?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Slipped?
Probably.
I can't do that. That's in my deck. Magic gave it to me. Or I totally would. But
what?
That critical break. Like, the further pages you go back, like...
Alec finds a Skursdak
Yeah,
High
right.
Priest, but he hasn't,
I think I have 3. Even though I think I'll ever play 4 again. Like, no, Doomblade
Your
is
stream
4,
is
man.
the high definition right now.
what was
No
that?
lag.
Doomblade is
You're streaming the 720p.
Look, I would not say that the quality of tonight's commentary is necessarily HD,
Oh,
But the-
like rated M.
but the quality of my camera is actually pretty good. That being the one out there. The one in here is made out of a potato.
Carved
The,
fresh
the
this morning.
studio. I stole that. That's like an internet. That's something that people say. Did you film this with a
You
potato?
want this on a
Oh, is it
toaster?
really? You're
Yes.
like, no, I had a broken laptop, so I just use it as a camera now.
I should just use like a laptop webcam as the studio cam.
Yeah,
Hey
why
guys.
not? Hey. Welcome to the stream, this is Zach.
Welcome to streams.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Look at a flip
Over that
board.
museum
Yep.
board.
So choosing not to give his Flint of War haste, so he can
Alec,
leave
is the
up.
land drop?
Yeah, he's missed several, leaving open Mizium Mortars Man to take care of that High Priest. So no shenanigans here. Looks like Justin has a couple mountains in his hand, so he does have a relatively flooded draw. Is that a Hell Rider? Boar gets in
It was
there.
probably would have come down. Ooh.
New board.
Rampager
So he takes
takes
6.
6, down to 13.
Not looking too good.
Would you just slam the guy or slam the hell or the Gore Clan?
I was about to ask
Yeah.
that. I think yes, I would, but I don't know what the contents of his hand is exactly. Dang it, another blood artist. You see, it's obviously who I am like indirectly cheering for.
We're all
is
cheering for Justin.
is the not blood artist.
Gosh dang it.
Never know. I usually
Gosh
like.
dang it, Bob.
I really like Alec's deck, but it'd be nice to see the newer player get her done, so to
Found in
speak.
the sweet deck.
Hey, inside tidbit, I be both.
Oh!
Adam Vickers pointing out
Shows
that
how big it is.
he's undefeated against these
Hey,
future match
you know
participants.
what that Mormir player told me? So, you know, I gotta make up.
Well, let's keep that to ourselves. Previous discussions are coming to light.
Follow me on
I have a
Twitter
funny
and you can
question
find
to
out.
tell you right here. Funny story.
You can follow Adam Vickers on Twitter. Adam Vickers, do you want to go ahead and let everybody know what you're...
At Turd Wizard.
At Turd Wizard.
One word or underscore?
Oh,
One
no, that's
word.
one word.
One word.
You jam them all together.
I've tweeted at Chris Pacula a couple times. Never will tweet me back.
This is a friend.
I've had much different results, Adam.
Yeah, I know.
Scott
You mean-
Drivers at Power Bottom.
You mean, you mean soon to be Hall of Famer Chris Pacula?
I hope so.
It would be very nice.
I
if he
mean,
gets
I know,
in.
just
I
think
understand.
he needs to get in it, not because it's his last year that he can qualify.
He should have gotten in it infinite years beforehand.
But I mean, he's doing good, and it's not like he's not going to be able to qualify again.
There's a cap to your qualifying.
Well, they've changed
Yeah,
the
they changed
threshold
it, yeah,
for
right.
being on the ballot, and a lot of the old pros will no longer have the points they need because you need 150 now, not 100.
And he has 135.
Because at some point he stopped playing Magic and then lived the real life, and so a lot of these guys
Magic
get
is
fun.
life.
Can I put these in my deck now, or do I have to?
There's a Hell Rider. Go ahead and get you some.
Bring it, bring it, bring it.
So two from Triggers. We're gonna line up some Blizzox here.
Blizzox.
So he's gonna take 3, but net 1, so it goes down to 11.
Slip.
And slip yo Hell Rider.
Oh,
Slip yo
You
Hell
gained
Rider.
one from
you
the
had Rider.
Blood Artist, right?
Yep.
And he
Nobody's going
eats
to
it
be
again.
raising hell tonight.
Alex stayed in this with the Death Right. The lane in for Daruk.
Looks like he misses another. Has nothing to play. So Justin's still in the offense here. Justin really needs a Domri at this point.
I need 2 more things. Throw this baby out.
What about Pillar of Feathers? You could sleep on that. See what I did there?
Ooh,
See what I did there?
Oh man.
Hey, you got yourself a Pillar of Feathers. There is a Trampler.
I'll approve of that one.
Hardcast. Hardcast your Gore
I
Clan.
can actually see that from here, so.
Yeah, I approve of him being just hardcast.
So, with the creatures that are filling the deck in this active Deathrite Shaman,
Need a bonfire.
this boar is getting in for 1 a turn, effectively. Yeah, Justin just needs a Pillar of Flame at this point just to get rid of that Deathrite Shaman. Well, that's an interesting question. Do you pillar the Deathrite or pillar the Blood Artist?
Right, I think.
Well, because Lingering Souls would come off the top and... Oh, he has no white mana. That's why this game is being played like this.
Hey, good job.
6 minutes to go.
Get that white mana from the
White Manor?
Tap your black mana.
Tap your black mana. Tap your black mana.
mana.
So before damage, Alec is going to go ahead and...
Game 2.
Yeah, he's going to gain 2, then take 7.
That's pretty small. Yeah, we're going to be rolling it up.
Alright.
So there's Alec finds the... Are we going to see 4 spirit tokens show up here? No, nothing.
So even if he has a hand, what is it?
Oh, I don't know what cards it could be. We know they're not lands. Is it Obsidat, maybe?
Okay, we got sand.
He can't cast Obsidat.
Double white.
Double white.
He just drew his first white mana. Like, what other cards could he have that aren't live?
I can't wait till all these shorts
Hellrider. Hellrider comes down.
He still has lots of mana too. He can more core clans.
All of Alec's cards are white. So there's our blocks.
He has Smite.
He's got to think
He
about
might
it.
have smite. That's right. He does have a mana deck.
Because that's the new tech, is, you know, I saw that
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Michael Bond, who won the Star City last week, the Standard Open, he was playing those as well. He actually won the game with Smite by smiting his own creatures so that he can Blood Artist trigger him to death.
Oh.
It was a embarrassment of riches at that point. He could have done whatever he wanted to, but...
Okay, yeah.
But winning with Smite, you know.
Michael, are you familiar with Michael Bond?
No.
He has the best hair in Magic.
Better than
Let's actually,
Brian
Joel
Gilbert.
Larson has some nice hair.
He's the Danish Skrillex.
Reduke.
Reduke does have a sexy head of hair.
Reduke is Batman.
If he talked to me, I'd have
I would have been like, hey, on it, Reed.
I can't get out of the pool, Reed. I can't get out of the pool.
All right, so we're going to line up the no block on the Trampler.
He's like, hey, God, thanks.
All right, so we're going to smite the Hellrider. We are going to, after it's all said and done, Alec is going to lose everything but his Blood Artist because the Hellrider was smited in combat. He's going to save his Blood Artist.
And he's going to...
Lingering Souls.
And flashback. That's a pretty good...
Bonfire wins. Bonfire wins.
Bonfire like 8 just ends it.
No, it doesn't, because...
I mean, the Blood Artist triggers are...
Well, but the trigger is after damage.
You would have to do 5.
He's got plenty of mana.
Yep.
He's got a Bonfire for 7 left. But here I know that it's still a pretty good spot for Alec because the Blood Artist is going to help him to stave off this life loss. But the Trample from the Gorgland Rampager isn't going to help him any.
No, it can...
He just puts
You
one
can
three
block
in
4
there.
in front
You
of
can do
it.
3 and they're
There's
There
a
you go.
Dom. Murder the Blood Artist.
Yes.
Murder that Blood Artist.
good. Yeah, come on.
Do it.
Put the dice on a 1. Put the dice on a 1. Yeah, don't put it to 1.
He's thinking about it.
You don't need a card.
It's not, well, to be quite honest, it's not that it's necessarily right or wrong, but that's definitely
You
what...
can take a Hellrider.
The only thing that's going to keep Alec in this game is the life he's going to gain off that Blood Artist. Which one do you kill? It's a 1! There it is.
Sweet.
Well played, sir. A mighty fine blow. What are the other 2 cards in his hands? Like, they're not lands because I'm sure he would have played them. He doesn't have Smite in his hand. I'm talking about Justin.
Oh, I don't know. Hellrider.
Don't give it back. Swing.
Swing with everybody?
Yeah, you don't
You
sit
can't
on it.
block. You can't block.
Because he either trades his team for the Trampler, which he's going...
I spent 3 on it. I know because bonus would do a damage
No,
back.
what you do here is you okay. Oh, what if he had the series? Well, if he had the series for you, just a win. But I mean,
What if you save back? Like,
What if he just had another Gruul Midrange and he just put it on the board and be like, I got all these.
how about these guys?
okay.
Skursdag and Doom Trap.
Oh
We
my
are
gosh,
at
you're so
time.
close. You're a minute away.
We're at time.
I'm so scared at him.
Oh my god. Come on.
We are at time. So this should be turn 0 since he'd already drawn his card, right?
Yes.
And you draw a card.
Get a creature.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
You guys are too much. This is pretty lively here. So 3 mana, 5 mana. Wolfie Avenger!
So good.
What if he had just drawn the Wolfie Avenger, this is fine. But otherwise,
Silverheart.
if you just drawn that, that's fine. But like, why wouldn't you save your Trampler to bond with it? So he must have just drawn it.
Did he bond it?
Yeah.
Cartel Aristocrat.
Who cares?
You can't make a dude.
He can make a dude.
Maybe he'll lose a guy if he sacks it.
Yeah, but he's gonna get a 5/5.
Well, no, because he doesn't have a. He doesn't.
Skursdag to tab.
Oh yeah. I'm an idiot.
So Justin drew that card like he didn't know what it was going to be.
Because you're sapphire.
You don't fight.
No, you don't fight. You draw another card, hope it's a Hell Rider, and win.
Or a Morphland. Or Thunderbolt.
Or anything.
Or my joke is useless because I can't remember the name of the card. What's a 4/4 flyer that you can flash back? It dies.
Mist Raven?
No.
Miss Raven is 3/3 in it.
The guy that from Zendikar.
Oh yeah. Well, that'd be good for Alec, because then you'd be like, hey, that card's illegal.
Alright, so what's on the top? What's on the top? Burning Tree episode.
Helps.
The biggest letdown.
When you stop your
That's
card.
nothing.
Yeah. Electrickery overloaded. Giving that pro red or pro green or whatever. And then attack with both. So he's dead next turn unless Alec can draw. Well, I mean, he's got a whole hand, so I don't know what.
I think I can draw a land.
Voice.
Who cares?
$50.
So this is it. This is it. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game. Because this is turn 4. Alec clearly is not going to be able to win on his turn.
And then they're just going to draw into the top 8.
Gotcha.
So, is fighting something you could do here? No, wait. If he just attacks, he can go to 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fighting's not going to work
No,
because
fighting,
you
Because it doesn't change the creature count because of
right,
that.
you would get the voice.
So you just draw and hope it's a haste creature or a removal spell.
You do.
Oh, no.
Unless,
Takes these backsies.
no.
It's still okay.
I mean,
I would
hopefully
have
he
rather
has
had the
something
card.
to send.
I would rather had the card off the top.
Yeah.
Unless he just has Gruul Rampager.
I mean, if he has another removal
Maybe
spell
he's
or
just
something.
sandbagging him and he has a pillar flame.
There's no way this man has had Gruul Rampager this whole time.
You don't know that. You gotta wait.
No way I had that.
No way.
He must have just drawn it because he would have killed him. No, to be fair, he must have just drawn it because he would have killed him last turn
Right.
without it. Very close games.
Wait,
What
didn't he
did
Domri last time?
Yeah, he left it there like
he domried last turn and got the Burning Tree emissary?
Yeah, okay. So he had a new draw.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, that's right.
So he clearly has drawn that.
Yeah.
Because he drew the Wolfrey Silverheart the turn before that.
Right.
That's pretty good magic, actually.
That was.
So congratulations, Justin Carpenter.
Everybody's ears up.